Good morning. I think I maybe kind of, sort of, possibly figured out a solution to the previous no-go that was this, well, these couple of runs I was hoping to finish. Actually, that is a little bit loud, isn't it? There we go. So I actually ended up just skipping the ones that were giving issues. Now, I couldn't do that on the emulator. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't think of this months ago. But the whole idea was more or less just to put the saves onto a Vita, or I guess a PSP would work too, and basically just take care of it on that, and then shove them back in the emulator. For how simple it is, I'm amazed I didn't think of it sooner. So the submarine skipped, not a whole lot happened there, and I believe, actually no, I believe it was on the no, it was on this one that I actually did both of them, and then I basically just circumvented the submarine on the stabby one. Okay. First things first, I know this one works fine. This is just the one with the green and red tanks that are kind of on the nose. Green ones are your friends, red ones are not. For some unknown reason, your stuff doesn't work right.
Raven, be careful what you shoot at. The green GK model tanks are friendlies.
Thankfully, they don't use the manual aiming thing too often.
Model tanks are your targets. Destroy them all.
Well, actually, it's kind of an annoying gameplay feature when it comes to Last Raven, I suppose. But in the quote-unquote fun generation of these. And it has been a hot minute, so my aim is a little bit sucky again, but I'll get back into the swing of things soon enough. Thankfully for this one, it doesn't matter much, since they basically just move left and right, and that's about it. The little ramps up and down make it a little funky to hit the tanks sometimes. There we go. Pretty simple early tutorial mission here. I guess it's just there to remind you that you have manual aiming. So you got the little dinky machine gun for your left hand there if you want it. It's a fun little thing, but really crappy, all things considered. I mean, it's fun if you're making a gimmick build, I guess. Else. I'm gonna do this one. Both of the solar plant defenses are kind of a pain when it comes to this kind of run. I mean, both of them that are available are going to involve airplanes. Mostly just doing one of these and hoping they hit. And over here, you got a thingy. Actually, this is the grenade launcher one. When you come back here for, I believe it's the one with the missiles all over the place here, you can pick up the head part from Phantasma. I usually use Rodeo for this one, since he's pretty quick at getting around. Using the double machine gun guy works early on, but he runs out of ammo pretty quick. This guy's got a fair bit more. And yeah, like I said, these guys are just kind of a pain to hit. And it's a little hard to tell when and where your rockets will actually hit in this kind of scenario, because they're really far away, and well, everything has just kind of got its maximum range. Like that kind of looked like it should have hit. I really can't say for sure. I'm gonna stand on top, and hopefully the interceptors will take care of some of the missiles there.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Kind of why this build is a little on the kind of heavier side. I can kind of stand still and take shots every now and then.
I'm taking fire.
Oops. And aimed at the wrong guy there. Sorry, Southern stereotype. I actually don't know if any other the partners will actually turn on you. I don't think they do. Because there were a few times when I did the original stabby run that I accidentally took out a few of the MT guys. Mostly because they have a tendency to run in front of you as you're right about to hit something. Especially a Claire, because she's also close range. So I kind of give a pretty wide berth, or a pretty wide arc as far as these little wheelie guys go. Sometimes they'll just stand in place, and sometimes they'll really shoot ahead. Just kind of eyeball it. As if there's any other way to do these. Oh yeah, and they also love to get stuck in the train.
Refueling complete.
Come on now. There we go. You can shoot out his butt, get a rifle. No real point in that, in this case. One of the few cases where you basically fail it and you get a chance to redo it right away. It takes off, has a good day.
The transport is
Goes
clear.
about his job as usual, probably goes back to working for future UPS or whatever he does.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
United Projectile Service or something in the future. Since apparently guns and robots are all anybody does in this bleak world. A double pulse rifle and a grenade rifle for doing it right. Burst rifle if you go and betray the guy. Personally, I don't really like any of them. The grenade rifle is sort of okay. I'm sure the double pulse rifle has its uses. I'm just not a fan of it. And I guess we're doing this one anyway. Probably should have swapped out for different rockets.
Engaging combat mode.
Oh, this one's Danger Popcorn, so I believe it's the one that has
Raven, avoid damaging any of the plant's assets.
has a little machine gun here. Now, the only time I've seen that this one was actually lost was due to my own incompetence. Okay, so it was like Sunflower something, or I forget. What's the other one that has a machine gun in it? There's a machine gun, I believe, from AC2. Like a little machine pistol. Really good. Drop rocket on this guy. Nope. So these jets in the dark are kind of what make this difficult. Thankfully they made the sky gray. They're not terribly hard to see if you're not moving. Gotta be a little precise with the rockets. I'll just switch to the large ones. This one. Ah, you know what? I think I'm shooting too soon, that's the problem. Yeah, that's what it was. Like I said, these planes. Tiny, tiny hitbox. And that's why I'm not a particular fan of this one. At least not on manual run. The plus side, though, if you end up doing particularly well, you end up going inside and the place is on fire and all that. And since there are two of these, I always forget which one's which, but I want to say it's actually the next... Because the next one's where they drop off the guy that's supposed to be in the arena, but isn't. No, it is this one if you do well, because the other one you have a countdown. So if you do well on this one, yeah, you go inside and everything's on fire.
Mission objective achieved.
That's a plus side to playing like absolute crap on that one. Because if you go inside, you gotta deal with a bunch of extra stuff. And I don't think you even get anything extra for it. Just kind of a different path for it to take. Right, so there's the power plant emergency. Alright, I'm gonna put a quick cut here, because this is where this one is a little funky sometimes.